Good morning, everybody. Steve Fletcher with a trumpet for my people. Today is February 4th, 2025. Okay, I want to share more information here about this turn back time that Cher did for the Super Bowl. Cher turns back time to religious persecution in Super Bowl ad. And so she opened the portal on January 5th, 2025. She said she wanted to be taken back to the 80s. And she ends up being taken back in time to the 1680s, where there was religious persecution. But there's a lot more to this. And so to understand fully also how this is connected to the Super Bowl and why she is sharing this ad, she wants to turn back time. And this goes back to her video in the 80s where she's on this canon. Okay, so there's this connection to the song, to the original video. This is the official video. Cher, if I could turn back time, official video. Okay, so she's on this canon. All right. Now, the photo for the video is 7/11, and the video was filmed on the battleship USS Missouri. Okay, so this is a Super Bowl ad. And she wants to go back to the 80s where she did her original video, the battleship USS Missouri. And here's the number on the ship, 63. Okay, 63, turning back time, the battleship Missouri, the Super Bowl with the Missouri, Kansas City Chiefs, the battleship Missouri, Super Bowl, 63. Okay, so in Cher's video, she turns back time from these double doors with the pillars. On January 5th, 2025 is the date that she revealed in this video. And this was the day that the final portal was opened. And this church here, St. Paul behind the walls, the fifth portal that was opened by the Vatican on January 5th, 2025. Looks just like this with the big pillars, the double doors. And this looks just like the throne of Satan. This is the altar of Zeus, throne of Satan design. Okay. And she wanted to go back in time to her video where she was on the battleship Missouri on the cannon, and the ship number was 63. And we're talking about a Super Bowl ad. Okay, so it all connects to Super Bowl Sunday, from the birth of Barack Obama, August 4th, 1961, to Super Bowl Sunday, 23,201 days. Number 23 is the number of death, plus event 201, 23,201. 63 years, that's the number on the ship, 63. 63 years old, Barack Obama, plus 6 months and 6 days. On Super Bowl Sunday, Barack Obama will be 63 years, 6 months, and 6 days. 666, man of sin. And it's 762 months. And 726 is the number of rapture. I had already shown previously that from the inauguration of Donald Trump, where he was 28,711 days old, and he said, remember 7/11, I was down there when the towers fell on 7/11. So on the day of Donald Trump's inauguration, January 20th, 2025, he was 28,711 days old. Then we have 2 plane crashes, one in Washington, one in Pennsylvania. This connects us with 9/11 because on 9/11 we had 4 planes. One was in Pennsylvania, one was in Washington. And the Washington crash happened 9 days after January 20th, and the Pennsylvania crash happened 11 days after January 20th. So all of this was amazing information. But now let's connect all of this to the Super Bowl Okay, and you have January 20th leading us by 9 and 11 days to the two crashes. But then the two crashes also connect to February 9th. Thank you to the Branch channel. He's put out a couple amazing videos over the last couple days. Make sure you see that. It's in my community post. If you don't have his link, in my community page, I put the links to his new videos. Make sure you see that. From the Washington plane crash to February 9th, it's 11 days. And from the Pennsylvania plane crash to February 9th, it's 9 days. So we have, from the inauguration, this is a 9/11 and 11/9 right to these two crashes, connecting us to the Super Bowl. February 9th is the 40th day of 2025, and 40 is the number of judgment. The Black Hawk Down code on the Washington crash, there was a Black Hawk that crashed with the plane. It's a military Black Hawk helicopter. Black Hawk Down code word IRENE. Right now we have the Santorini volcano that is at the breaking point of explosion. There is evacuation happening, and more than 200 earthquakes that are rattling the entire island. People are getting scared and panicking, and they're evacuating Santorini. Well, Santorini is named after Saint Irene. Okay, so we have the Black Hawk Down helicopter, and we have code word IRENE. That means the mission is a go. Santorini volcano, watch that. Peace and safety, a huge piece of information, connects us right to the beginning of the Super Bowl. Benjamin Netanyahu is in Washington, D.C. until the Sabbath on February 8th. He's extended his visit. He was supposed to leave on Thursday, February 6th. The visit has been extended. There are many people within the cabinet of Donald Trump, many high officials that want a meeting with Benjamin Netanyahu, and so he has extended his visit. Peace and safety. When they say peace and safety, sudden destruction. Okay, that takes us right to the Sabbath on February 8th. And the name of Orleans. Okay, I looked this up. New Orleans. Orleans. Name of French origin meaning golden. New Orleans. The golden age. New golden. Okay, that's what the name Orleans means. That's the place of the Super Bowl. The golden age of Donald Trump. And on February 9th, the moon, which we have already shown to you, is connected to Donald Trump. He is the moon child. He revealed himself as the moon when he said, "We will save America." And he put himself as the reason for the solar eclipse. In other words, he is going to be bringing the darkness over America because he is the moon that is blotting out the sun. He's the moon child, blotting out the sun. On February 9th, the moon is conjoined with Mars in Gemini. Donald Trump, the moon, conjoined with the planet of war in Gemini, the Twin Towers. The first and the second beast of Revelation, Barack Obama and Donald Trump working together in tandem. The man of war, the god of war, and Donald Trump, the moon child, conjoined with Mars in Gemini. 9/11, the Twin Towers.